Is your business more convenient or authentic? Hi, I'm Brian Pombo. Welcome back to the Orange Office in Grants Pass, Oregon. It's been a very nice sunny Sunday here in Grants Pass. I wanted to talk a little bit about convenience versus authenticity, and neither one is necessarily the right way, but it is something you have to think about to yourself as far as which side your business leans more towards, because it's going to define who you're going to attract to your business. And this really goes back to the movie The Founder. Have you seen this movie yet? The Founder with Michael Keaton, came out a couple years ago. It's all about Ray Kroc, basically not the inventor of McDonald's, but the propagator of McDonald's. He made McDonald's a worldwide name by really taking franchising that had already begun under the McDonald brothers, but he expanded it way beyond their wildest dreams. And so we're going to talk about that in a second, but first I just wanted to let you know that if you are a business owner or an executive in the self-reliance field, meaning that you have products or services that help people to become more self-reliant, maybe you even have a business story that encourages self-reliance and it's all wrapped up around your product and service. If that's the case, I want to implore you to go to dreambizchat.com. At dreambizchat.com, you can watch a quick video. It's 8.5 minutes. It's me telling you all about the dream business transformation and what takes part there. Now, normally I charge $600 or more for a strategy session of this type, but if you happen to fit within those parameters and you apply, you fill out the application and you qualify, then we'd be happy to provide you a dream business transformation for absolutely free. And the whole reason behind this is because I'm looking to find more business owners and executives in the self-reliance field and learning more about the industry and more about you and what makes you tick. And hopefully I can bring some value to you in a very short period of time. Go check that out. So we're going to talk about The Founder. So the whole storyline is not necessarily directly factual. I relate this movie back to a lot of other business owner movies. If you've ever seen The Social Network, once again, not a super factual movie, but told a story. Another one, Wolf of Wall Street, even though that the author wrote the book and was involved with the movie, a lot of the facts weren't really dead on throughout the movie. But if you can get the overall storyline, if you can get the benefits behind the storyline, it doesn't matter how true it is, it's more about the principles that are contained. And I think all of those movies are very similar to The Founder. The Founder, it's one of those where you see a person who's really desperate in the very beginning and kind of go through a transformation, and you could tell that the people that made the movie are trying to paint him in a certain light, and they're trying to paint the McDonald brothers in another certain light, and I don't know how true that is. That's not important. What's important are the principles of business contained within the movie. And one of the things that they show is really a period of time that we've gone past now. We're actually in a post-convenient society, in a sense, when it comes to business. So you take it back. It's not 1954, 1955, when Ray Kroc opened his first McDonald's in 1955. The whole storyline, and this isn't ruining anything, but the whole storyline is he comes across the McDonald brothers, who have this amazing system that they've built to be able to produce really fast food. And fast food was not as common then, hardly at all. It was not as common then as it was now. It is now. And they had a focus on quality, a focus on consistency, and a focus on system that allowed their stores to pretty much eventually be ran by teenagers full time, which was it's an amazing feat if you actually look at what they were able to do. At that time, nowadays McDonald's isn't necessarily known for quality, but at that time they were. They were known for a very quality, consistent, inexpensive meal that you could have very quickly. And they had drive up. They had you can drive up. They didn't have the drive-through at that point, but they had a drive-up area where you can go up to the window, and there'd be lines of people waiting to get a McDonald's burger. So it's worth seeing the movie because they go through a lot of the process, and I believe a lot of that's factual, and it's pretty interesting to see the brilliance behind the convenience of McDonald's and how that led to the fast food the fast food movement and really the fast food nation. Our entire culture has been shaped by this convenience, by making things easier on us. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it's great that things have been made easier and easier for people. The problem is sometimes it'll get too far and you end up making people fat, lazy, all the other things that we associate, the negatives that we associate with a fast food nation, with this idea that we have to have everything quick, we have to have it now, it's got to be right there in your face. And we're still in that era to an extent, but there's been a backlash. I saw it pretty often over going to the Mother Earth News Fair, which I had spoken of a couple weeks ago. Went to the Mother Earth News Fair in Albany, Oregon, and they really demonized that whole culture. A lot of the speakers, it was a constant theme where they talked about, you have everybody going to McDonald's and doing this and doing that and getting, and so they've had a backlash to convenience, and the backlash is what I'd call authenticity. They're looking for authentic things. They're looking for authentic foods. So you have people running to organic or any of the buzzwords that you know of that are associated with authentic, all natural. Whether all these things are true or not, people are running to authenticity versus convenience. And it doesn't happen across the board. In a lot of places, we're seeing things becoming more and more convenient. Look at Amazon.com. Look at all the ways that we're able to get things delivered to us on a regular basis now as quickly as possible. You got to step back and take a look at your business. Are you playing more toward the authentic side of things or toward the convenience side of things? I don't think either one's wrong. I just want to be really clear. I'm not taking a position here. But you have to realize these trends and how they play out. People are not necessarily for the most convenient option anymore. Oftentimes, they'll pay a lot more for something that may take more to do and may not be as easy to get, but it has that authentic quality and people go for things. Yeah, and like hi Joe, how's it going? Joe says they aren't so quick anymore. It's true. Everything starts out super convenient and it doesn't necessarily stay there. Well, but that's all I got for today. Don't forget to go to dreambizchat.com. Oh no, it's upside down. dreambizchat.com. Go and check that out. And tomorrow we are going to be talking more about a lesson from The Founder, the movie The Founder. See you then. In the meantime, get out there and let the magic happen.